Every time my wife and I go out for coffee, she orders an oat milk cappuccino, while I'm a fan of fancy, third wave, single origin black filter coffee. These two tastes are about as far from each other as you can possibly get, but both are considered coffee. This is why we need to be specific when ordering with a barista, to get exactly the kind of coffee you want. We don't just say, "Give me a coffee." There are wildly different distinctions and names for the exact type of coffee that we want. Oddly enough, we're much better at naming different types of coffee than we are types of educators or schools. Let's say you want to be a teacher. Great. Well, that's like saying, "I want a coffee." It's not very specific. Just like the coffee, there are different flavors of school. So what type of teacher are you? What type of school should you be in? At the core of it, there are just three types of school: the expert, coach, and counselor. Each represents a different role that a school can take for their students, either as their expert, coach, or counselor. And if you're like most people, you're a better fit for one of these types, and not so much for the others. And that is very important. Just like your favorite kind of coffee, there's one you prefer over the others. See, teaching is a lot of work, but when we are able to work as the type of teacher that we are aligned with, all that work at least feels like we're contributing meaningfully in our role as an expert, coach, or counselor. Now take that same level of work, all of those demands, but now make it teaching practices that you personally, professionally, or even morally disagree with, and you're in for a bad time. This is why knowing your type and the type of teacher that you wish to be and you wish to contribute as is so important. But how do you figure out which one you're most aligned with? Think about your best work as a teacher. Do you want to do that work with autonomy, like an expert? Or as a coach, collaborating as a staff for a shared school-wide approach to teaching and learning? Or negotiation, like a counselor, to determine the what, how, when, and with whom of each student's self-directed learning? Just like we need to be specific about our coffee order to get things just right, you need to know which type of teacher you want to be. Because here's the thing, different schools will either support your type or grind you down if you are not a good match. I'm trying to save you the headaches of being the right person in the wrong place. So before you consider a teaching role or position, think about the kind of educator you want to be. How do you wish to contribute meaningfully? And just as you wouldn't settle for the wrong coffee, make sure you're aligning with the right school type for you. It will make a world of difference for your own satisfaction, effectiveness, and felt sense of meaningful contribution. Not only that, when you're in alignment, you will better serve your students. Thanks for your attention. Like, subscribe, and contribute meaningfully in schools. Drop a comment below telling me which type of school you think aligns best with your approach, or what type of coffee you order. Genuinely, if you're a fellow third wave coffee enthusiast and have a recommendation for a coffee roaster I should check out, please feel free to sing their praises below. Enjoy your day.